back to my channel, Forelli Finds, where we review wine, talk about travel, and lifestyle after 50. Today, I have a wine review for you, so let's get started. So, I share with you that I did a little haul from Target after doing a small haul at Grocery Outlet, and I wanted to go over this wine. It's by California Roots. It's a sangria. I wanted to try it out because it was a $5 price point and they had quite the selection. So I bought this one and I bought the red blend that I'll be reviewing. But let's get started with the sangria. So you see I have some missing because I did, after talking about it, have it and tried it with some barbecue. So I can't wait to share with you. But first, let's pour a glass. It's a screw top, so that's always a plus, especially if you have it while you're traveling. Cheers! So first off, it is fruit forward, but it's dry, but it's not too dry. It has a bit of a tartness to it, so it gives me the thinking of, I'm trying to think of the exact fruit, but I feel like I have a little rhubarb here, maybe some blackberry, some cherry. Definitely you have some cherry in here. It's a nice sangria. Let's see what the alcohol volume is. It says that it has, I can't see where the alcohol, let's see if it's on the front. Oh, here he is. 11% alcohol volume, so that's not so bad for a sangria. It says that it is created here in California, of course, because it's called California Roots. It says that it does contain sulfates, so you want to be mindful of that. So you know the sulfates, they come from the skin of the grape when they are pressing the grape. So sulfates also are what causes some folks to have a headache, and they have a reaction to the sulfates, and one of the reactions would be getting a headache. So if you have that sensitivity, you want to be mindful when drinking this wine. This wine is vented are sourced, the grapes are sourced, I want to say, from Napa and Lodi. So you have the grapes coming from both regions, up north and a little bit in the Central Valley. So that's interesting. Might speak to the twang that I feel this wine has. I did pair it with my barbecue that I had this evening after talking about it, and it was an interesting taste. It actually brought out the tartness of the sangria, I will say. I don't think that it enhanced the flavor of my barbecue. I think that it paired moderately well. It wasn't a perfect pairing. I feel like I've had other sangrias that have paired far better with the barbecue. If I was to think about what I would pair this with after having that experience, I'm willing to try it with tacos. I feel like tacos would have, you know how barbecue has that sweet spiciness to it and it can be very pronounced. I think that is what took away from the pairing when I was having this sangria with it. I think this sangria would go well with some good old home tacos, you know, ground turkey meat, taco seasoning, a little bit of flavoring. I think this would pair well with those because it won't have to compete so much with like it did with the barbecue sauce. It's light and it's refreshing. I can see myself doctoring the sangria up. I think adding a bit of cognac to it along with the fruits, the fresh fruit, and putting it in a big punch bowl and serving it for guests would do it really well. I think it would brighten up the flavors of this cognac. So I think at the $5 price point, this would make a great base to creating a party bowl of sangria to serve during this holiday season if you have guests coming and you want to create something really nice. Maybe adding a bit of cognac or brandy, a couple of bottles of this sangria, and maybe a nice red, inexpensive red, just to give it a little bit more body would be a great way to go. Maybe like a Lambrusco to give it a bit more body. I think this would make a great starter or ingredient for a bigger, bolder tasting sangria. It's a great starting point though. So it's California roots. They are out of, this particular blend is out of Lodi and Napa, which is a blend from the up north and the Central Valley, which is quite interesting. And you want to make sure that you serve your sangria chilled. It's not something that you want to have that's not cold. You know, you want to make sure you have a nice cold base to it. And I don't necessarily like to put ice in my wine, though I have done it. I think having it at the right chill point will make it have a better presentation as well. This is chilled, so it's at the right chilled point. And I think, you know, even considering this with maybe even some grilled seafood in the summertime would be absolutely awesome, because again, it wouldn't have that overbearing challenge that it had with the barbecue that I had. So if you had maybe some grilled meat without the sauce, it might do better. It may pair better with that. So listen, this is part of the series, Target Wines. This is a great Target wine. I think it would be great for the holidays to make a nice batch of the sangria. I gave you the recipe. I'll put it down below. And if you decide to make that recipe, let me know. I would love to see how it works out for you. And hey, you never know, I might do a little video of me doing that recipe for you all. So thank you so much for watching my channel. That is this week's wine. That's today's wine review. I just want to remind you to please subscribe. If you've been watching me this long, please subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you like and comment below. And please don't be shy. Share. I would love to get 200 subscribers by December 31st. And I can get that with your help. It costs you nothing. Support is free. I just appreciate you watching, commenting, and subscribing. So with that being said, as always, cheers.